Just got to pick up right now all this one spot. You want to get a hammer?
Yeah, a sledgehammer would be good.
Pretty good in there. I don't know if I want to eat the whole thing. Let's rip some of this cloth off it. Nope. Nope. Oh. That's for a table. Okay, perfect. Pick. I think 3 fridges, 2 stoves, a bathtub, bracket mount for a table. Pretty good. I don't know, they must have threw it out. There's a guy taking a wire off it already, so they were cleaning it. Some guy, you know, just for the neighborhood, you know. So they cut the cords off it, so that's good. 5 items there. Easter Sunday here, still working. I gotta go to my storage yard because I need to get stuff ready here. It's never ending. Never-ending story. That was my brother's lead here. He saw there, he waited there for me. Lucky my truck was empty. If it wasn't empty, I would have just did a couple runs there if I had to with my van, right? A couple stoves first and a fridge, a bathtub, and then still would have been 3 loads, you know, just small loads. I'd only be going like 5 minutes each way type thing. Okay, so awesome. Very happy about that. Okay, let's go to my storage after, head home, get my van. Stay tuned. Okay, this is my scene of my shop of my yard a bit. Gotta clean those chairs still. Some of the computers. Got another one there. Stuff I have to take apart. So it's getting a lot less. Most aluminum has been taken care of. A few things I have to strip. Bicycle wheels here. Stainless steel, I gotta get that clean. All aluminum here. Extrusion, aluminum. These are all my chairs. Right here, these are all clean. Extrusion, more extrusion. I'm gonna sell this the way it is, bike frames. Just because, you know, it's only, if I make a couple cuts here, it's the same basically. We'll see. This one I can probably clean, but some of them have things that are, you know, you have to punch out and stuff, but this, if I cut it here, it'll be pretty clean, but we'll see. Like, you know, I'll take these little nuts out here and there and stuff, but more wheels there. My heavy number 1, which I'm going to get rid of maybe next couple days. Don't have a lot, but still something. Okay, so what I want to plan to do today is clean this up here. One that's tripping hazards. My brass nut. Okay, I'm gonna get in my garage and then make a little pathway here first, and then I'm gonna get to all my mortars. Move my mortars around. Move this stuff around here a little bit. Okay, stay tuned. I'm sorting some stuff out here. This is the one that's number 2 insulated, which I'm going to sell for $1.04. And this stuff here is Romex number 1 insulated. It's going to go for $1.82 a pound. I'm going to sell this too. But I got tons of wire, so I'm just starting to get the process of getting it together. So Okay, let's get started here. Moving all my mortars over. You need to give me access to this area. It's just too clogged up here. Can't walk, so okay. I'll just keep showing you. See, that's inside of a fan. See how those rotating fans are? So a little bit of work to get it out, but you have to chop each one, chop it here, slide it out, or either vice versa, but that's what it looks like, a rotating fan motor. Okay. Yeah, just sorting out my brass. You know, stuff needs to be cleaned. Get brass here clean, mixed, and then a bunch of taps and some other stuff there. It's never ending. But to get top dollar, you gotta clean everything off. There's a lot of mixed up stuff up here. See, you just gotta take out different things. Some things are really hard to clean. You gotta cut. Another compressor piece here. So anyways, just trying to get clean stuff there for now. Trying to clean this area here. Taking the mortars and moving them over. And I want to get whatever wire I have kicking around. Got lots of wire at my house, but like I said, I'm going to get all the dryer wire. Problem is, it's too hard for my machine. It doesn't clean properly. And what happens is it gets, it starts cutting the other layers inside. And I'm noticing it's really like greasy, slimy inside. It's like it's oiled inside that wire. I don't know why. So it's interactive with my machine. My machine's too aggressive and too fast. But at $1.04, there's about 50% waste. Because I was weighing it out. There's a lot of waste on it because you have a real outer insulation is really thick and the inner one's real thick. So it's still number 2. So if I clean it, it's like $3.10 or 11 cents a pound. But if I have 1 pound wire, I'm only getting about half a pound of copper. So, and that's going to be like half a pound will be like maybe $1.65. So I'm getting $1.04 and not doing nothing. It's better than nothing. I mean, they're making their percentages, right? Then the next guy makes the percentages, right? So they're all, it's to me, like I say, I can't get it. I don't have time to clean it anyways. I need to process, you know, all this material here so that I can move around and do things. Otherwise, if I can't do nothing, I mean, how am I gonna get things done, right? I need to have this space. Some more wire here. And beyond there's lots of wire. I need to get to my antique stuff. Okay. So just let me get organized here. Stay tuned. See, like cups like these, I'll take to the show. Those cups, some Pyrex bowls, and I just have to go through the stuff. There's a mail slot here for 1940s house. And there's stuff in boxes there. So as I get through it all, I need to get this area here. I'm gonna get this out of here, and then I want to end up putting my bench. I'm thinking about putting my bench over here. I'm thinking, or something here by the door would be good too. Then, you know, I got to deal with this mess here. So, like I say, I think I get in here easier. Okay, we'll see. Stay tuned. Some transformers stock in this barrel now for now. Okay, so these are inverter transformers. These are hood fans. These are all motors and transformers and everything mixed. Those are the TV things on the TV there, yokes or whatever they call them, I think. Those, and here. So what I'm gonna do is I still have at least a half a barrel at least, but the problem's I have any buckets that have holes in them, so I don't want to put them in there. So I got some mortars here left. And I got lots of ceiling fan motors over there. I got to process these to get them separated from the steel, the majority of it. At least I can walk in this corner here. It's a little bit better now. But I'll tell you, there's a lot of motors here. Yeah, probably motors. Okay, so start working here a little bit and organize some more. I just want to show you, I think there's a little more progress here now. It was so hard to walk here. Yeah, these ones with copper on them, way heavier. You can tell the difference, the weight difference is amazing. The difference in weight. Okay. Hear that? It's a crow. He's always hangs around here, always. And he's almost like he talks. You hear that? He's like a talker. He goes in my tree here, and he goes up there, and he goes over here. He sits right here in this corner. And he constantly sounds like he's talking. Okay. Hey, I got a pretty good mount of a brass. I'll just show you some things I'm taking to my show for now. Some odds and ends here, some old keys, and gonna clean these bowls up. Whole old hat here. Just some odds and ends. Nothing great, just junk. Junk sells. People like junk. But some doorknobs here. All the other stuff is kind of hidden. I have to move stuff to get to, but just gotta somehow clean some of this up first. It's all brass. Make sure you have a file so you can tell it's brass. If you don't have a file, then sometimes you can't tell. Could be stainless steel even, you know what I'm saying? Some things just too hard to clean. I should have a good load, probably about 60 pounds I think. Let's say of brass for sure. It's quite heavy. I can't believe it's holidays today and there's guys just using air tools. Nobody cares about holidays anymore. But we have so many different cultures, so I guess some don't care. So we don't just celebrate our holidays, and when they have a holiday, we don't celebrate theirs. So I guess it equals out, I guess. Should be like, hopefully it's brass is high. Actually, this could be brass. These screws could be brass. Stainless steel. Until. It's good to have like a ice pick point or something. Get those seals off. Some of this, I don't know how you clean it. You have to grind it. Can't physically clean it with a grinder. See, these ones, they got a steel spring in there, so a little bit hard to clean without grinding or something, you know. Well, if I sell them, they pay like $1 a pound for this, which is kind of low, I think, but that's what they do. There's copper there. I just better get a grinder. But even if I take a grinder to it, I have to grind around here. It's probably pressed in. Some of it's pressed in. Okay. I left all my tools inside my, well, I took them out of my van, put them in my house, but, so now, I don't really have any good tools here, see? Hard to get out. Some things I'm about to sell dirty. These are all rusty, or, you know, I could cut it, but I'll have to see about that. Some are clean. A little seal here. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty heavy. Oh yeah, pretty heavy. More taps here. I found this one. This is pretty heavy here, heavy duty. I don't know how much I can clean on these things. Yeah, I have to get some, find out how this comes off here. It's on key. Wrong size. Like that one didn't work. Yeah, well, let's get some better tools tomorrow. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be cutting this this wire off so I can scrap it. These are the dryer plugs, and they're also stove dryer, all different grades and sizes. So the plugs has to come off. Hi, sweetie, how you doing? You buy ice cream? Hey, Nora, how you doing?
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, buddy.
How are you?
Say hi to everybody on YouTube for me.
Yeah. YouTube guys.
Okay, happy Easter to everybody. You heard them. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna get all this wire ready. I'm selling it for $1.04 a pound. Just because I'm just having issues stripping this, and you know, there's not a lot. It's mostly about 50% waste. I stripped a bunch by hand, and like I say, it's still number 2. It's not number 1, and I feel it's just better just to strip it the way it is, because so inner layer is really kind of like almost oily. I don't know why that is, but I think I need the space regardless. That's why. So I'm sure this guy's saying I'm crazy, but it's not a lot. Looks like it's like really heavy, but the wire itself is not a lot there. But these plugs I'm gonna clean myself. They're not paying much anymore. They used to pay better, and they dropped the price even lower. I said forget it. I'm just gonna put them in a vise and strip the brass out of them. I did a formula on a video. I just can't remember how many it takes, but after every 6 or something you get a pound or something like that, or 10. Every 10 of these you get a pound, or hard to say, but anyways, there's different grades. I guess some might be a stove, some might be a dryer. Different grades of wire, thicker and thinner. Like this is really thin, really, to be honest. But the best price is for the Romex. Number 1 insulated Romex. The house wire. $1.82 is really good. I just want to cut. Oh! Why is that jamming up like that? That Romex. $1.82 is really good. I thought it was really good. Plugs actually weigh quite a bit, actually, these plugs. Just you know, time that's involved. Don't have the time. And I get these plugs all day long. You know, like I say, you're finding stoves all the time, and I'm doing commercial buildings, and there'll be lots of stoves out there too. So I don't know. I mean, but there's a lot of waste like this here. Look how thick that rubber is. It's thick, very heavy. A lot of waste. Oh, stupid thing's jamming up. Have to loosen up or something. Must be the older one. That's why it's so heavy. This one. Okay, the office, a bunch of stuff here. Just some stuff, scrap stuff anyways, just a scrap. All this here. Power tools. Little TV set, a printer, a little TV set. DVD drive. So, just stuff that I could use, right? I'll show you my plugs there in a second. Okay, got plugs handy here. It's got a lot of plugs, and I still have some at the other, in my garage, I believe. All these plugs here. And they're pretty heavy, lots of rubber. The rubber is really heavy. Wow. 15 pounds. Like these things, I just throw them to scrap, basically. Okay. I'll show you as I keep going here. Let me see for wire wise. Well, I'm gonna keep this wire over here. This one I can strip myself. But it's like mixed up here. Have to go kind of go through it. Any 12 gauge I'm stripping myself. The Romex, I'm gonna sell it the way it is. Romex, like I say, it's easy to strip, but it's very time consuming, and it doesn't add up. It takes a lot. Like I did like 30 pounds, and it took me like 10 hours. Seemed like, well, maybe not 10 hours, but it took forever, to be honest. You know, more time than it was worth, right? But all this stuff here, number 12 gauge, I can strip all that, and anything with that already, you know, out of the first installation, I'll deal with it later. These are all, most of these are off of from your TV sets, right? These tape wound ones. Well, these will be good. 12 gauge, and they're thick, and they start adding up pretty quick. Better than the 14 gauge. And this type of stuff's really hard to strip. This I would sell the way it is. That stuff, not that great. They pay less for this stuff too. You know, it all takes up so much room and stuff, right? I try stripping in wintertime, and then just too busy doing other stuff, getting on the road and scrapping. That's the biggest thing. I like to scrap more than anything than running around stripping wire. But if I had heavy gauge wire, then for sure it's definitely worth it. But when you got 14 gauge wire, 12 is, you know, it gets a little better, right? But this will do 12 really nice. These are other stoves, all those 12 gauges. That's why they're all a certain length. They're from a stove, right? Straighten out and put it in. So that for sure. I have to strip those. But I'm sure I have some more on my storage wire. I know I got a bunch from there before, but I'm not sure if I got it all. I know I got lots of ceiling fan mortars in the garage on a different location there. Lots of ceiling fan mortars. I got lots in my yard, so that's why I have to start working on mortars, start getting that copper. Hopefully the copper prices start to go up a bit. And it's slowly, they've been going down a little bit, right? So don't know where the bottom is or if it's going to go up again. Just don't know with these tariffs and all this type of stuff. Tariffs and, you know, reflects on everything. I don't know why it's all so mixed up here. I don't know why half the stuff is even here. Cut that off. Okay, like that bag is full of same house wiring. Same. Okay, continue.